I would then buy the 900-year lease. So I wouldn't sort of like, I would own it because there's a mortgage on it, but not really, is what you're saying. It's like a long.
You're only owning the right to occupy the
Yeah,
property.
yeah.
So, for example, if you don't pay your service charges or you have a dispute with the landlord over what he's levying you, basically and this sounds theoretical, but it happens. We estimate about 90 successful cases, 120 are brought to the tribunal, called forfeiture. So if you don't
Mm,
pay, basically the landlord can take the property off you with no compensation. So there's not even a balancing payment.
really?
Now, normally the lenders get involved because their asset or their kind of investment is, they've got to protect their investment. They don't want their investment being seized by a landlord or a
Right,
freeholder.
yeah.
But there have been many cases where people have either been out of the country, maybe the brother didn't open the
Mm,
mailbox or whatever, and basically the property gets kind of repossessed
yeah, yeah.
by this freeholder, and there's no compensation. So it's a feudal kind of windfall thing to a
Yeah,
landlord.
yeah.
But they use that, and you don't even need it to be successful. They use that to get you to pay whatever they want you to pay, basically,
Yeah.
whether it's a service charge, a major works demand. So the reality is that for someone, you're saying, talking about a young case study, young
Mm,
person, now what happens is the banks will look at
mm,
affordability. When you buy into that block of
mm.
flats, the developer will say, okay, one bed, the ground rent is 2,000, not the ground rent, the service charge is
Yeah.
£2,000. So you think, oh, reasonable. But generally, most developers, particularly the PLC ones and the big name ones that you and I have all heard of, they basically underestimate or understate or even missell the service charge
Right.
contribution. So after 2 years, they time out the warranty and then basically they'll sell the freehold on, and then the service charge could
Yeah,
double,
right. So that's what I was going
basically.
to get onto. It's
And
like
that
in.
goes back to affordability. That young person is already feeling
Mm,
underwater, and then it might double again,
yeah, yeah.
literally. And we've seen cases where service charges have gone up 50% in like 4 years.
Yeah.